What's up, everyone? Tech85 here, and welcome to season number 3 of my Deportivo Alavés career mode here in FIFA 23. And I do plan on this being the final season in this particular career mode. We are going to be playing in the Champions League this season alongside La Liga and the Copa del Rey. But this opening episode here, as you can see on the right-hand side, we are up against PSG in the UEFA Super Cup. And we got there by virtue of winning the Europa League, and PSG got there by virtue of winning the Champions League. But we are going to go, and before we continue on here, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. But we are going to take a look at objectives. Starting with youth development, we have to sign one player in our youth academy assigned to the midfield position. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I do have 2 scouts out already for this. As a matter of fact, I think I have one that's going to be coming on the 11th, and I'm going to have one coming in on the 14th. We'll look at both of those after the PSG game. And I already did do the other one, which is sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old, with potential greater than the average overall rating players coming in the same position. I will show you who those players are in a short bit. But anyway, medium priority here in brand exposure. They want us to get us a streak of 5 clean sheets this season. And they want us to sign one player of the same nationality or club, which I've actually signed 2 players of the same nationality, though. Which is kind of weird that it didn't mark it as complete yet, but financial, I'm not too arsed about that. We have 2 remaining seasons. Like I said, I intend this to be the last season. Domestic success, they want us to do the double, which we did not do last year. We got knocked out of the semifinals of the Copa del Rey. But I do plan on not only winning that as well as the Liga and Champions League. They do want us to reach the final. And not only do I want us to reach the final, I want us to win the whole thing. So, but we are going to take a look at La Liga here real quick. I don't think we know our Champions League, which I didn't think so. We won't know who our Champions League group is yet. But you can see we are obviously in the top division. You can see Cadiz, Granada, and Eibar. Was Eibar? No. Was Eibar in the... I don't think they were. Actually, no, it was Almeria. So Almeria, Granada, and Cadiz are the promoted teams this year. And I don't remember offhand what teams got relegated. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at finances here real quick. We did start off with a budget of $165 million. And we paid a little over $60 million in incoming players. And just to show you guys our youth staff here real quick. But you can see we are... No, I actually do have only 1 scout out. And he's going to be coming in on the 15th, so... Sorry about that. But yeah, as far as games in this episode, the only one we're going to be concentrating on is this match against PSG. And we're going to be getting report after this, and then... The next time I see you guys, which will probably be around September 11th, we are going to be playing the first game in the Champions League. But without further ado, we are going to show you guys incoming transfers. First guy I brought in was actually a swap deal. We ended up getting Andre Silva in exchange for Javier Puado. Plus $7 million, so he is a new starting striker. Town Coke Miners is a new starting center mid. We end up swapping Moncayola plus $12.5 million for his services. Jose Gaia, I normally wouldn't have bought him, but considering I did have that objective of buying a player of the same nationality as the club, I did end up paying a pretty penny for him, $40 million, but he is 83 rated, so he's not too terrible. And we did get a couple of free agent signings as well. As a matter of fact, we got 3. Brian Kuipers, I do plan on putting on there occasionally. 73 rated center mid, so he's looking pretty good. Luca Romero, again a free agent. I did get him in my Coventry career mode, but unlike that particular career mode, I do plan on getting him involved quite a bit here in this particular season. He is 75 rated. And Daniel Ayala is our new third string left back. He is 74 rated from free agency. So got some pretty good free agents there, if I do say so myself. But we're going to take a look at other transfer history. You can see we sent a bunch of players on loan. Godore Rio Ave ended up paying a release clause for him. Ibar ended up getting, which I believe it is actually pronounced Ibar, not Abar. But Panicelli, they paid a release clause for him. Pedersen, I didn't feel like selling him, so I sent him out on loan. Janssen on loan at Atletico Madrid. And a bunch of other, and that's pretty much all the signings that you've already seen. And you can see we no longer have a youth academy. We pretty much promoted everybody there is to promote for the time being. Now, like I said, I will be getting a youth scouting report in, and according to the one objective, we do have to sign one player to the midfielder position, so hopefully we can do that here within the next 3 months. But we are going to take a look at Squad Hub. I do want to show you guys the new boys. As far as attributes. First of all, we're going to look at Onana's stats. Again, if you want to see more specific, you can go ahead and pause the video. Daniel Ayala. Which, I don't know why I didn't put a plan on him. I must have forgotten about that. Jose Gaia. Another one of our new boys. Those are his stats. And I also did make two signings off camera, which I almost completely... Which, Andre Onana, which I didn't even mention it. Andre Onana is a player that I got at the end of last season off camera. And I did end up paying 20 million plus Robert Sanchez, who used to be our starting goalkeeper. So, you guys were probably wondering, why are you showing us Onana? He wasn't on the thing. Well, I did get he plus another player, which I'll show you guys pretty soon, off camera at the end of last season. I'm going to show you guys Town Coke Miners. And of course, I'm recording, and that's when my notifications on my laptop keep on wanting to ping left and right. I do apologize about that. You can see Brian Kuipers showing, or actually I think it's supposed to be pronounced Cowpers. Those are his attributes. His description says showing great potential. Luca Romero, I'm going to show his. He's showing great potential as well. Hopefully he'll grow to be a nice winger. And this is the other player that I got off camera at the end of last season. And this is kind of like a full circle moment for me, because this is a guy that I got in my Alavés FIFA 19 career mode that I do have in my Friend with FIFA 19 playlist on my channel. But I figured he's at least 80 rated. I did need a new starting winger, starting caliber winger. He does have a potential, I believe, up to an 84 or 85 or something like that. Hopefully he can get to around that point this season. As you can see, his attributes. And then last but not least, we are going to be looking at Andre Silva, a player that I've gotten several times in career modes in the past. Not so much in later FIFAs, because his potential pretty much went downhill. His career really hasn't peaked like it should have, arguably. He was one of those. To me, he's kind of almost what a Luka Jovic is. He had so much potential, but hasn't. I'm not saying they're bad players, but they just haven't quite lived up to the potential that that people thought they were going to have. But we are going to go ahead and show you guys. There is what our starting 11 looks like. And this is what our backup 11 looks like. Now, I don't think I have players that are wanting to play. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, Ox wants to play. I don't think I have him on the bench. So I don't think he is gonna. Oh, he might play. You know what? I don't think he is gonna play. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give Calpers a game. Sorry, Ox. But with that, I think I've pretty much done enough talking here, so without further ado, we are going to go ahead. Let's look at news first. Looks like we are going to be taking on Kylian Mbappe. This was before his big money move. Well, I say big money, but he pretty much got transferred on a free to Real Madrid. And you know what? I've talked enough. I don't feel like doing a preseason. A pre-match press conference. But you know what? I think I am going to go ahead and leave the kits on as they are. I'm going to take a look at PSG's kits here real quick, but you can see PSG and their boring-ass kits. And Bernachea will be lifting the trophy should we win it. You can see, is that Liam Delap playing alongside Kylian Mbappe? Wow, okay. But yeah, I do kind of feel bad for Pellistri because he was the captain up until this point, but he just didn't grow fast enough. You can say Andre Onana, our new starting goalkeeper. Hopefully we can save him or help him forget the embarrassment of his time at Manchester United.
They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions.
Yeah, we know. PSG's the winner of the Champions League and Alavés is the winners of the Europa League.
To go just about. Millions of viewers from all around the world are tuning in for the Super Cup decider. My name is Derek Ray, here in the commentary position. I'm joined by Stuart Robson, and with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're inching ever closer to kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Alavés.
I didn't mean to sound gross, everybody. It just, every time I go to record, all of a sudden it feels like there's like a chunk of something in my throat, at the back of my throat. Gonna see a lot of new faces here in the starting 11. This is the first time we're gonna be seeing.
Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Thomas Partey starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield.
Bernachea, of course, one of the first signings I made. Andre Silva, can you get your first goal as an Alavés player? And yes, you can.
Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, PSG get the ball moving again. And
I can tell right away he feels leagues better than Javier. Oh, look at that!
Might be a chance here.
Andre Silva.
And a goal! The quick one too, and they've turned this game on its head.
He's reminding me why I bought him so many times, especially back in FIFA 18 and 19. He is considered a wonder kid in those games, even to an extent FIFA 20. He very nearly got another interception there.
Thomas Partey. Vitor Ferreira.
Oh, come on! How is it the ball goes to them every single freaking time?
Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball.
Jeez, if that PSG would have fell over on his own rear end, and they would have called a freaking foul on that, I would have been livid.
And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing!
Yeah, I would have been livid.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
Yeah, I would have been livid.
Renato Sanchez.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and sim now. We already have a 3-0 lead. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the sim. Silva, can you get your hat-trick? No, you can't. Donnarumma is equal to the task.
I have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending.
Okay, let's see. They got Keylor Navas. Danny Carvajal they end up getting. Neymar is still part of this team. Danjuma, Gabriel, Danilo, and Figueroa. And their captain ends up scoring. Tell you what, we're applying some good pressure on PSG.
4-0.
Dang.
Tremendously strong in the tackle.
I'm very curious why they bought Liam Delap. Because I don't think he would be that quite high rated to play for a team like PSG. Oh, look at that! Oh my god, we are absolutely smacking PSG right now.
Well, you've got to say,
We are absolutely smacking PSG right now. They may get a few goals back, but I think we pretty much have a hand on the trophy already.
Nicely saved.
Okay, we're going in because I don't feel like... This is late in the first half. I do not feel like giving up a goal right now. And this happens way too... Ah, what? Why are you heading it towards the freaking... Oh my god, my team is stupid. Why are you heading it towards the freaking touchline? Head it where it... Head it toward... Oh my god, they're gonna score, aren't they? Why are you heading it towards the freaking sideline? Dipshit! Freaking go towards the freaking other end of the pitch! That's what normal footballers do. I hate how stupid the AI is, especially in these later FIFAs.
Oh, and off the bar, but it's offside anyway.
I hate how stupid they. I'm literally pushing left to freaking head it alongside the other side of the field, and for whatever reason, the game thinks I want to freaking go alongside the touchline. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some changes here. Ricky Puig is offering me absolutely nothing. Christensen is by far the lowest rated defender, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put Mingaitha in there, and I'm gonna put Kalpers in there. Or Kuipers, how are you supposed to pronounce it? So it's gonna be an alliance between the Benelux midfielders of Cope Miners and Kuipers. And then later on, I may end up putting in Palisci, I don't know, maybe Dowell. I mean, actually not Dowell. Maybe Palisci I'll put in for Salamakers. Because Salamakers... I'll do that later. I'll give him just a little bit more time to make a little bit more of an impact.
And the second half of this UEFA Super Cup tussle is underway here.
Bad first touch by Bernachea.
Physical strength to hang on to it. Bad pass. And he has options available.
Okay, nice. Come on, Amada. Oh, he had a PSG guy up his rear end.
Can he do it? Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
PSG is more than happy parking the bus, but it did not matter because Almada has his hat-trick.
And again, they simply can't handle him.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to get in Salamakers. I'm taking him off. I'm going to put Palisci in there.
Well,
hopefully there'll be a stoppage of play between now and the final whistle.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Danjuma. Hakimi. Partey.
No. I don't like this. He's going to score, isn't he? No! You...
Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Well, they've decided...
I hate that you absolutely cannot defend in this game. I absolutely hate that you cannot defend in this game. You absolutely cannot defend in this game.
A bit of running room now.
Like everybody, even if you're playing a league against a League 2 side, they're like freaking prime Messi. You absolutely cannot defend anybody in this game.
Kuipers.
Why are we back passing, folks?
He's given us away.
Oh my god, no. No. Look at this, you can't get the ball, unless they screw up, there is absolutely no way you can get the ball off the opponents in this game. Let me just see something.
He has teammates around him.
Good cross by Kuipers! And that's goal number 4 for Almada.
No let up here.
Dang, okay. Nice. But what we're going to do now is get the ball back, and hopefully... Yeah, unless they screw up, there's absolutely no way you can get the ball off your opponent in this game. A little bit of hustle, guys. Thank you. And I'm just going to hang on a ball now. We are going to be winning rather convincingly against PSG. I'll tell you what, I am really liking Other than the fact that this team, well, I can't really say this team specifically because, like I said, it's practically impossible to defend it with any team in these later FIFAs. But I love how this new starting lineup feels. No, no, no! No. That was not a good pass. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep the ball. Actually, it is pronounced Gaia, isn't it? The accent is over the second A, not the first A. I do apologize about that.
Satisfying a victory in the curtain raiser to the season.
Well, it's certainly a good way to start the season. That's just what they wanted. They played really well today.
And then we'll look at scouting reports, and then we will be done.
First piece of silverware.
Yeah, only thing we need now is to sign a midfielder. Sign a player in the midfield, because it does not matter who. And I don't even really care what their potential or... because I can always release them or sell them.
Now for the trophy lift.
As Barrenechea will be lifting the trophy for the first time as captain. And the reason why I decided to give the armband to Barrenechea is because he is a Basque player, and this is a Basque Country club that we're playing as. It just seems appropriate just to do that.
Absolutely, Stuart. They all know the show must go on after this. And now the players posing for the images that will be sent around the world.
Well, these are great moments, aren't they? Certainly ones to cherish, and they'll want more of this come the end of the season.
But yeah, our starting 11 is pretty good now. I'm very happy. Some players don't have quite the rating that I kind of hoped they would have, but... I mean, I'm okay with that, really, but... Okay, they had better passing accuracy. They made more interceptions, made more saves, and had more free kicks. But we pretty much dominated PSG. I'm just gonna take a look here real quick who their highest rated player was. I'm guessing it's the goalkeeper. And once again, my laptop is freaking going off. Highest rated player for them was Thomas Partey. But Barrenechea, man of the match with a goal and 2 assists. Amada with 4 goals. Kuipers with a couple of assists, and Cope Miners with an assist. Good debut for Kuipers, admittedly. But we are not doing a post-match interview. Makes sense considering we did not do a pre-match interview. But we're going to take a look at the youth scouting report. And then that will be it for this episode. And the next time I see you guys, we will be focusing on the Champions League. We are going to take a look at the inbox right now. Cordoba has been loaned out to Pacos Pereira in Portugal. Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks like all these guys could possibly be center mid, so we're gonna... You know what? Let's go ahead and sign everybody. If they suck, I'll just go ahead and release them, but I'm just gonna... One of these guys is gonna have to be a midfielder. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we got that objective done. Let me just look at the ratings of these guys here real quick. Before we end the episode. Okay, we got 45... We got 54, 48, 48, and 44. Let me look at development plans here real quick. Center mid... Kind of look like a winger. Or a center attacking mid. Yeah, I'm going to train you for a cam. Carvalho, you look like a cam, so you're staying put as a cam. Winger, you definitely do look like a winger, so I'm going to train you for the opposite side. Diego Duarte, I just realized that's what his name was. I wonder if he's any relation to Ruben Duarte. And yes, I know he is a fake player, but I'm just saying that just for fun. So don't say, oh, he's a fake player, of course he's not. Yeah, I know that. That was a tongue-in-cheek comment. Okay, it looks like it's going to take him 5 weeks to be a center attacking mid. So be it. And he looks like a winger, and he is left-footed, so I'm going to train him to be a left winger. So, but with that, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're pretty much, with the exception of De Carvalho and Duarte, everybody else is going to be having a different position change. Hopefully a decent upgrade on their overall. But like I said, next time I see you guys will be sometime in September, middle of September. I'm thinking September 11th. We'll be playing at least the first 2 match days of the Champions League group, possibly 3. I do want to play these games against Almeria and Cadiz if we can. And I'm probably going to end up simming this game against Real Betis and probably playing this game against, or simming this game against Espanyol. And then the other promoted team we won't see until probably January. Wow. Wait a minute. How come I only saw... Okay, there's Granada right there. Oh, Granada's right there. I was gonna say, don't tell me you only play them. And we should be able to get our home... What I'm planning on doing is, depending on what happens here with our... We may end up getting clean sheets along the way here, so I may end up playing the entirety of whatever the first match day is. That way we can get our objective of clean sheets done, and then we'll be getting... Maybe I'll sim the game against Almeria and then play this game against Espanyol and play this game against Cadiz. But with that, I think that's a pretty good start to season number 3 here in this career mode. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to what lies ahead. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I will see you guys again next time.